Hi, I'm Tanushree Singh, and welcome to the Prince Ask Me Anything session. These Ask Me Anything sessions are a subscriber exclusive benefit, but this time we have opened it for all so that everyone can experience it. Today, for this session, we have with us Dr. Deepali Bhardwaj, who is a senior dermatologist specializing in dermatology, laser surgeries, allergies, and aesthetics. Today, she will be taking your questions live on skincare, hair care, how to protect your skin and hair in this pollution, and general wellness. If you have any question, please do drop them in the live chat and we will be taking them from there. In the meanwhile, we will start with some of the pre-submitted questions which some of our subscribers have sent in. Hello, Dipali.
Hi, Tanushree.
Yeah, so I'll be starting with the questions which subscribers have sent in, and in between, we'll keep taking it from the live chat as well. Okay. So the first question we have is by Gaurav Khandelwal. He's asking, I'm a 32-year-old male living in Mumbai with oily acne-prone skin. What skincare routine can I follow to ensure A, clear acne-free skin, B, properly hydrated skin?
First, I'm impressed that a male person is asking this for the first opening question. Well, these days, of course, men and women both are very skin conscious, and they rightly should be, because your visage outside to the world is very important to have a radiance, and
Yes.
everybody's, that's why it's like a rat race to a
Yes.
certain extent, be it in any profession. So, Gaurav, you live in the most humid area, which is very good for the winter season, especially. But throughout during the summers, etc., you need a more rigorous routine since you have an oily skin, is what I understand. It's a good idea for you to, during the excessive humidity, use double cleansing method, with which I mean use a oil cleanser followed by a gentle cleanser at the same time to clean all your clogged pores and the pollution and the dirt and dust of the whole day. Secondly, you should try using an antioxidant serum for the glow and the radiance on your face at night. And as you asked, that sometimes you get some acne. So using an antibiotic serum or a gel, something like which contains niacinamide in 1, 2, or 3% in gel or a serum form before your sunscreen is going to be a great option as per me.
Okay. Thank you so much. The next question is by a subscriber, BS Sony. He's saying, I have skin sensitivity to sunlight with red patches appearing, especially on my hands. Could this be sign of an allergy?
Yes, this could be probably solar urticaria, which is actually getting very common.
Okay.
Reason of it is really not known, but what the scientist groups are thinking is a silent epidemic of vitamin D deficiency, which is
Okay.
actually leading us to become more hyper reactive to the sun rays.
Okay.
The deal is that, when the sun comes in contact with skin, which is your largest living organ of the body, it's supposed to give you a reaction which is called myriosky. It is basically hamari skin he itself is supposed to make something like an umbrella inside. The melanin is supposed to come up and jump up. That's called tanning.
Okay.
That's the natural response, which is not really happening in a very well fashion and a patterned fashion as before, as it used to happen 30 years ago or 40 years ago.
Okay.
So solar urticaria is picking up the rat race again in the skin issues that we see, and I would say strongly eating sunscreen is going to help you, my friend. With eating sunscreen, I mean eating anything red, yellow, green, or purple in least cooked forms, which means either boiled, baked, or grilled forms, is going to help you make your skin behave better during the harsh sun.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know. The next question is by Aditi from Delhi. She's asking, how exactly does air pollution damage the skin barrier? We hear terms like oxidative stress and free radicals. Can you explain in simple terms what happens at a cellular level?
Aditi, good question. Well, what you should do ideally is that whatever is your age, if you can find your mother's age at the same, like if you're 26 and your mom's age when she was 26, and if she was living in Delhi, you can see the clear classical difference. We are living in the most polluted city. Even I'm based in Delhi.
Yes.
And in the heart of South Delhi itself, it's been clearly diagnosed that people living in North India, particularly in Delhi, are going to live 8 years lesser because of the pollution. What pollution does to your skin, to understand, is it releases something called ROS, reactive oxygen species.
Okay.
So on the cellular level, we used to see a lot of those television ads. I don't know, at least I have stopped seeing almost television. So I don't know the ads. I'm sure the ads industry is still there, like when I was
still there,
so so those ads used to come ki koi cream lag rahi and it is getting impregnated into the skin, all that stuff is happening. So that jazz is what the pollution is doing to your skin.
Okay.
So basically, all the pollutants on our skin is basically releasing this ROS. It's causing breakdown of the elastin, collagen. Like what happens to human bodies. Eventually, we all have to die. The cell death is what is happening faster in people living in Delhi. So
Okay.
that's why the dull
Decaying.
skin is there, because of the pollution, more wrinkles, early graying. So yeah, I mean, it's a good time for dermatologists to practice because we get more patients.
More concerns.
So that is the unfortunate reason. But yeah, there are ways that we can all fight with this super reactive species. You're supposed to eat sunscreens. You can rewind and hear this video later for that. For people particularly living in Delhi, eating sunscreens, eating healthy, hydration. Have something to conduct. You need more body fluids in this kind of pollution. And winters is something which is actually going to dehydrate us more, because we are going to land up having more tea, coffee, or warm water also for that matter. So lubrication of the body and omega supplements is a must for people living in Delhi in this pollution.
Okay. Thank you. The next question is by Abhishek from Lucknow. He's saying many people complain of sudden dullness, rough texture, or acne spikes during smog heavy days. What are the early signs that pollution is affecting the skin, and how can one intervene before it becomes a chronic issue?
Yes, you'll start having irritation in the eyes or around eyes, or in the lips or in your mouth. That is the early signs.
That's the signs that you need to start taking.
Or some khujli here and there, some itching, some dry
Fungal
skin patch.
infection, I think.
Yes, yes. And those are the early signs. And most important is, again, lubrication from inside out is the primary thing, and also outside in. With outside in, I mean, you need to lubricate your body. Putting the most expensive body ceramide cream and lotion will not work, my friend. What's going to work is eating a teaspoon of ghee or butter, if you're very, very conscious for your health, and ghee. Either of them, basically having omega rich diet, using any kind of a body wash which is translucent in nature. Where your soap or a liquid soap, if it has a color, if it has a fragrance, it is chemicals. You have to use something which is translucent. Just say aar par dikhta, you can see out behind. So that they have more glycerine content. So use something like that to take a bath, especially in Lucknow, in Delhi, such places. Very important, this harsh chemical related winters which is upcoming in pollution. And after the bath, if you have a dry skin, or if you have a family history of asthma, bronchitis, and skin allergies, it's a good idea to lubricate your body. And being a professional, even I'm always in the race and running to work. It's not possible to go for oil massages or daily putting some oil on the body. So my simple remedy, self-made, is that after your whole shower is over, keep a glass in the bathroom. Add a little few 5-6 drops of the oil of your choice, be it apricot, sesame, jojoba. These are the best oils, because coconut oil freezes in winters. So these are the 3 choices. So in that, you just add some warm water, shake that glass, and put that cocktail as the last rinse. Neck
so just
down.
rinse it through.
Yeah, just rinse it through. You don't have to buy those expensive post-bath oils. You can make yours every day and just rinse through, and that's going to help you with all this.
Okay. The next question is by Astha from Mumbai. She's saying, should city dwellers change their skincare routine seasonally, especially during the AQI periods? For instance, should we shift from exfoliation to barrier repair products?
Well, yes, we should change, but we have to do it very intelligently. I've had a lot of patients who land up making their skin sensitive. They'll watch us here, they'll watch a dermatologist, or more important, they'll watch a quack on Instagram who's not even a doctor.
A trend, and
they'll follow a trend and spoil their skin. Please don't do that. If you're confused and you want to do something, do it maximum twice a week. Do not switch to, on your own so much until you really have understood your skin.
Okay. The next question is from Isha from Delhi. She's saying, is double cleansing truly necessary for people exposed to urban pollution, or can it strip the skin barrier further? What's the right balance between cleansing and protection?
Yes, actually, double cleansing is a great technique, and that's the only technique of the Korean skincare which I recommend for all Indians to do. You should do it throughout the year, ideally, because pollution is on the rise all the time. And of course, it's the worst during winters because of lesser air and more cold air, and the pollutants sitting down, the the PM 2.5 and 10 and all that, which the meteorological department guides us, is more visible. Also, there is a heavy smog in Delhi right now. So I would strongly say that it's a good idea to double cleanse. Double cleanse means what? It means that first you should use an oil-based cleanser, followed by a gentle water cleanser. So according to your skin type, and you don't have to do it twice a day. Even
Okay.
once a day is enough.
Enough.
And so oil-based cleanser will remove all the dust, the pollution, makeup if you do,
Mm-hmm.
sunscreen, whatever you've applied. After that, the gentle water cleanser is also going to ensure that everything is removed from the first layer.
Okay.
And the pH 2.5, the smaller size particles are not blocking your are not blocking your pores, which is very important. So the double cleansing is definitely going to help you have a more clearer, radiant skin.
Okay. And double cleansing should be usually done at night because that's the better time to do it.
Yeah,
Right?
night is the renewal time. It's like whatever you're going to apply after that in your face is like food for your skin. You're going to sleep with it and get up fresh and regenerate.
Marinates in the
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, the next question is from Vaibhav from Bangalore. He's asking, does frequent washing help or harm when dealing with pollution-induced scalp build-up? What ingredients should we look for in shampoos or serums during smog-heavy days?
Well, Bangalore is so polluted again, unfortunately. My favorite remedy for you would be a simple home remedy. Yes, you should shampoo 3 or 4 times a week. Do reverse conditioning once a week, which means conditioner pehle, shampoo after that.
Okay.
Number 2, you can use something like apple cider vinegar. Okay, that changes the pH, that reduces the buildup of all the salt, all the magnesium, all the carbonates, all the phosphates which the pollution has, and it has the ability to be attracted by sebum and get stuck on our scalp.
Okay.
So all that is only going to be cleansed with something of a pH like apple cider vinegar. So again, after your shower, after your head shower, keep a glass, buy the cheapest possible apple cider vinegar, सफेद सिरका, 1:5. Jitna sirka, usse 5 times water you put in that glass. Shake that glass as a cocktail and put that in your scalp gently, ensuring it doesn't come into your eye. Please. Okay, then you will say you heard me at AMA. So please do it correctly, and trust me, this is a magical remedy. It will make sure your hair doesn't fall. It will make sure the pollution and all this side effects of the chemicals are lesser on your scalp. I see a new disease now. Earlier, I used to see silent dandruff, hidden dandruff, which used to be present in everybody. Now I see, then the COVID times happened when people were more indoors. There was yellowish dandruff. The sebum collection was different. And now we are seeing everybody almost developing scalp psoriasis. Youngsters developing eczematis, different islands of patches. Yes, on the scalp. It's actually dangerous. It's because people are always out. Ladies are using blow dries. Men, boys, young boys are all the time after gels. I keep telling them. So please understand, use lesser chemicals, and this built-up home remedy we just told you is going to work like magic.
Okay. The next question is from Aditya from Hyderabad. He's saying, are hair fall, increased dandruff common after prolonged pollution exposure? How can we distinguish between seasonal shedding and pollution-induced hair loss?
Well, seasonal shedding is very easy to understand that it's only going to happen for a particular season. Just when the season changes in a week, you will see it. And it's never more than 100, 150 strands a day.
That's what I've heard,
Yes, but if it's, something chronic, you will see different signs also. You may see fatigue, you may see tiredness, you may see dark under eye circles, or darkness around your lips, or darkness around your nails. Some of these signs which are significant to understand there is a certain kind of a nutritional deficiency.
Okay.
And also your water may be bad, like certain areas in NCR.
It's hard water. That creates a lot of build up.
Yes, again, it's a lot of calcium, a lot of magnesium, carbonates, etc. So all that is going to lead to further hair damage. And so sorry, what was his question?
He's saying that how can he distinguish between seasonal shedding and pollution-induced shedding?
Pollution induced, blame everything to pollution, but eventually take care of the shedding. I thought, so you have to take care of your shedding, my friend. You have to ensure there is no nutritional deficiency in your body. I think everybody, all our listeners today, please make sure, even if you touch wood are very healthy and you're not facing any kind of a health issue right now, it's a good time to get yourself tested with vitamin D, B, zinc, iron. Iron is checked by not just by hemoglobin, by transferritin, serum ferritin levels. And particularly in vegetarians, it's a good idea to do the complete profile. So, you must ensure that all of this is fine, because any of the nutritional deficiencies, along with the pollution, stress, and all this, which is going to come up furthermore in next 1 or 2 months, it's going to really get exaggerated into severe health issues. And skin being the largest organ, good dermatologists can see and tell you that this deficiency or this problem is going to be flaring up. So don't think skin is only for beauty. Skin is going to be first indicator for people developing liver damage, lung damage.
Your skin speaks, like that's what
it just speaks. It asks. So so you have to understand the subtle signs and ensure that your body is fit for the upcoming winters.
Exactly. Also, would you like have any kind of food that you would recommend to people to have
Mm.
healthy hair so that they can avoid the shedding that specifically will focus on their hair, because that's a concern that a lot of people have, that what kind of food should we focus on?
Yeah. So, okay, even if it's for the hair, but please make sure you actually eat healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're a non-veg eater, great. So, you must stick to some chicken and seafood on a regular basis, and of course, egg a day. I used to love that ad, in my growing years, Rose Cow and
Monday,
Day.
Sunday, Hoya Monday.
I
that
think the
ad,
government
yeah.
should rebring that ad in English, Hindi, all possible languages.
Yeah.
And yes, daily egg really helps you. It's a complete food. But if
Okay.
you are a vegetarian, then switching to soya, switching
Okay.
to mushroom, green vegetables.
Hmm.
But again, all of this in healthy form, baked, boiled, or grills. Jahan aapne usko, you made a spinach ka paratha or something, then you get no nutrition if it's deep
Okay.
fried. So you have to eat healthier and drink a lot of water. Even in winter, if you don't feel like drinking, you have to drink enough water. For adults, 4 to 5 liters is recommended.
Okay.
And so as to circulate all the nutrition in your body.
Okay, thank you so much. The next question is by Siddharth from Gurgaon. He's asking, do protective hairstyle of physical barrier like caps, scarves actually help reduce hair damage from pollutants, or is that just a myth?
Well, it's actually more of a myth, because what's going to happen is that you wear a cap and you go in and you come out and you remove the cap in your meeting or something. You're not really actually saving yourself. It's a better idea, as we told, a simple home remedy of apple cider vinegar cleansing your scalp thrice or 4 times a week, using conditioner in a reverse fashion, which means conditioner before and then shampoo at least once a week, is really going to help you further.
Okay.
And do not put oil in your hair. Oil actually bring down, it gravitates.
Okay.
It increases yeast multiplication. If you are in the habit of putting something, stick to simple aloe vera gel.
So we shouldn't put oil in our hair. Like that's a
Yes,
thing that
it's a
all Indians are
century.
usually following. That we
Yes,
put hair
yes.
oil, and that's a secret for a lot of people.
No, let's
No?
bust this myth. Actually,
Okay.
please do not put this in this pollution era at all.
Okay.
It's really going to cause you more hair fall. It's something like a camouflage. You will feel good after applying. It's better to apply something like aloe vera gel. It's like, I haven't yet ever colored my hair, so I've protected them to retain this natural color only by putting aloe vera gel.
That's amazing. Okay, that's a good thing to know. So the next question we have, it's from our live chat. Can you give some home remedies for skin? It's by Dr. Anjan is asking this. If there are some home remedies specifically for this pollution time that you can give for protection of skin.
Great. So, since she's not specified her age, so it depends on age related. I'll tell you what I follow. So my favorite would be like, if I'm going in the pollution and coming back, first and foremost, just spray on my face, cardamom and long ka pani. Okay,
So just
spray.
boil it. And
Yeah,
then
just
give
boil it and spray
Mhm.
it in your face and hair. And you can just apply simple red and white sandalwood powder paste on your face.
Okay.
So if it's a maturer skin, say above 50, 55, it's more dry, in the same cocktail, you can apply aloe vera gel, just fresh from a leaf, or you can add curd in it and you can apply it. And if you're younger, if you're in your 30s, 20s, in the same cocktail, you can just add some probably lemon juice and just put it on your face.
Okay.
And if you have acne, in the same cocktail, you can add Fuller's Earth, Multani Mitti.
Okay.
And it really cleanses. What happens is pollution of both kinds clogs your pores. There is heavy pollution also sitting outside in the air, which sits on your skin in different layers. So to remove it, just a simple face wash won't help. So these home remedies actually help.
Okay, thank you. The next question is by Fariha. What skincare product should one avoid during pregnancy?
Sure. So, skincare during pregnancy is a very interesting concept. There are a lot of products in the market which are meant especially for pregnant people, but that's not what you have to really look at. You should just stick to gentle skincare. Do not try anything new. Do not use anything with fragrance. Do not stick to the same brand. Being very loyalist also doesn't help in today's day and age, after those so many fiascos of big companies.
Yes.
So my take is putting curd on your face is going to help you. It's anti-inflammatory. And in product range, choose two big brands, use them alternatively. And if you have a specific skin problem, then you should visit a dermatologist. But sticking to simple ascorbic acid, vitamin C of different concentrations, applying a sunscreen if you're stepping out, and maybe applying lactic acid once a week during pregnancy gives you that immense glow. And deep moisturizing. Even if you have an oily skin, hydrating your skin is going to help you. At night, you should use a gel-based hydration if you have a oily skin.
Okay. Is there a particular vitamin C that you would recommend that people can take? Because there's a lot of confusion about it.
Yes, see, so we won't really go for a brand on our channel here, but but I will strongly say that you should use any vitamin C, which is ascorbic acid and dermatologically certified.
Okay.
According to your skin, choose something from 5% up to 30%. And for pregnant people, I think 5 to 15 is fine, because overusing their skin is actually sensitive at that time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The next question is by Akansha Mishra. How useful are Korean skincare products like snail mucin for Indian skin? Are they suitable?
No. Akansha, go to Indian herbs and Ayurveda. You know, the Korean government is great, and the way they've brought in K drama and everything, it's great, it's fun. But please, the Korean skin is not going to help you unless and until you start having eyes, 10 cubes of eyes every day, eating only baked, boiled vegetables. Do not eat any paratha, do not touch any Indian food. So please, if you're living in India, living in this pollution, all the mess, do a two-step cleansing, do a gentle, do the double cleansing, just follow the Indian skincare, which is excellent. The snail mucin, etc., is just a fad which is here now and it's going to go shortly.
Okay. Okay. The next question is by Gitanjali. How does one prevent psoriasis from flaring up due to winter pollution?
Very good, Gitanjali. And I'm already seeing the flare up in my existing patients or people who are coming to meet me today at Max Hospital. So many psoriasis patients came up. So please, just start eating walnuts. Jitne aapko Diwali pe mile, don't pass out any of your dry fruits. So walnuts, omega rich diet, having curd every day. Use a humidifier at bedtime. It's very important. I'm already using, I don't have psoriasis. I'm using a humidifier. It's just going to make sure that your skin is drier, lesser in the deeper layers. So, these few changes, keep some oxygen plants in your bedroom if possible for you, and your bathroom also, in your office space if possible, even better. And and make sure that your skin is not dehydrated from inside. Psoriasis is going to happen more with drier skin. Drinking more water. You can have some BCCA based drinks if you can afford and have the time for it. It's a great idea. Other than that, to control psoriasis flare, already with, you should start lubricating. Initially we had we discussed an easy way of lubricating your body.
Yes, the
oil.
Yeah,
the oil after bath. So please do that. That's really going to help you.
Okay. The next question is from Anushka. She's asking, dermatologically speaking, what are the long-term consequences of repeated pollution exposure? Can it accelerate skin aging even in younger adults?
Yes, Akanksha, unfortunately it does. It's going to make us have more gray hair, more early wrinkles, more pigmentation, more dull skin. And this is all outside. And of course, inside our liver, lung, etc., everything is aging very fast, living in the pollution. So all you can do is have some glutathione, coenzyme Q10 as supplements, having vitamin C as supplements, applying vitamin C, sunscreen, drinking loads of water as much as possible for you, but not overloading your kidney also.
So 4 to 5, as you mentioned, 4 to 5 liters
but
for an adult.
But Tanushri, what happens is people hear a video and then they'll say, doctor has said 4 to 5. Do not gulp it down in one go. Just have glasses. Have a glass
the day.
Yeah, that's very important. So the 8-glass rule, you have to finish your 8 glasses after every half an hour, 1 hour before 5 p.m., before sunset.
Okay. The next question is by Arundhati. What type of specific diet is well suitable for people with cystic acne?
Okay. For cystic acne, you have to avoid what I love, which is sugar. So you have to have less of sugar. You have to have less of salt. You're supposed to have more of water. Honestly, that's going to help you most. And cystic acne, very important because it's challenging, especially if it's in an adult. Do not sit and do the squeezing yourself and create scars and big pits for yourself. Do not do that. It's a great idea to also apply something like Fuller's Earth and lemon on it, but do not apply those Colgate, etc., those remedies which we see here from quacks. Do something which is going to change the pH from inside out also.
Okay. The next question we have is, I have heavy dark circles. What can I do about that?
Dark under eye circles could be because of various reasons. It could be genetic, कि अंदर से आपका shallow है यहाँ पे. If it's shallow, then a doctor has to give some injection of the filler, which is genetic generally, that mother, daughter, everybody has dark under eyes. Second reason is that you could be not sleeping well. So make sure you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours daily. And after that, if they disappear, then no treatment is needed. You could have a deficiency in your body of iron, vitamin B or vitamin K. So taking vitamin K supplements really help, and zinc supplement really helps. Getting vitamin B tested is very important. And lastly, just applying simple vitamin C based serums or some antioxidant serums around your eyes at night works like magic. whenever you apply anything in the under eyes, something that I've noticed with my so many years of decades of experiences, it should be applied like this, like
Tap
like
it.
tap tap tap. You shouldn't sit and massage it.
Okay.
People create another mess by massaging, and they create those small lesions which are called
Okay.
milia only because of massaging.
Because
in the
it's a
under eye.
sensitive region.
It's a very thin skin,
Mhm.
sensitive skin. Please do not massage it.
Okay. The next question is by Vasudha. Are there visible clues that someone's skin barrier is compromised, and how fast can one repair it?
Well, yeah, skin barrier easy compromises like psoriasis. Any kind of a skin disease means it's a compromise. Simple as that. And to solve it, you have to hydrate inside out, outside in. You have to have a ceramide-rich diet and apply something which contains ceramides and peptides in a triple action formula where your skin is acting inside out and outside in by locking the hydration. Taking a bath with translucent soaps, post bath oils, eating curd and omega rich diets is going to help you. So it's going to be a cocktail approach.
Okay, so if ceramide rich diet would be having omega
Collagen.
3, collagen,
Yes, collagen
rich
type
food,
1, type
fish.
3. Yes, it's going to help you tremendously. Yeah.
Okay. The next question is how effective are products marketed as anti-pollution, skincare or hair care? Are these backed by evidence or mostly marketing claims?
Well, I am yet to find a product which is actually having a scientific claim behind it. But yeah, if you see collagen, if you see any collagen, I'm on a collagen supplement, and if I'm taking that, it's anti-pollution, and I know it. It's not having that as a gimmick written over it. But for having a thing written in marketing, it should have a scientific claim with studies, which is not visible, unfortunately.
Okay. The next question we have: can pollution particles penetrate deeper than the skin surface, or are they mostly causing surface level irritation only?
Well, it is of course getting absorbed inside your body. Aren't you having little bit of the khaskhas? वो सब जो हो रहा है.
Irritation in your eyes.
Yeah, and people are going to ear issues and eyes issues are increasing, and noses, of course, there's rhinitis. What I personally do is I do not step out in the morning. My morning walks are stopped already. Late night walks are stopped already. Or parties are stopped, luckily, now post Deepali. But if you have to step out, just take simple Vaseline petroleum jelly and put it outside around your nose, over here, so that it's going to not allow the pollutants to enter. The heavy ones at least will get blocked.
Oh, that's
And another thing that you could do is that you should, whenever you're stepping out, drink some warm water and then go. That's also going to help you. And in your car, you should have some sort of a humidifier, or if you have the heater on, just sprinkle some droplets of water in front of it. And few easy tips, life hacks. And you could just keep a spray. Like what I've done is I've kept a spray in my car, which is a rose water, any spray, lavender spray, and you can just spray it in your car.
That will make it a little better.
Yeah, vents.
Okay. Next question is by Dipakshi. Is skin fasting, that is, taking a break from products, good or harmful?
Very good. Please do the skin fasting. Detox your body in every which way. Do not listen to any professional or your Instagram or your own self. Once a week, doing some sort of a detox is important. It's going to help you, your skin radiate and give its natural glow.
Okay. Next question is by Ria. She's asking if someone already has conditions like eczema, rosacea, or psoriasis, how does pollution worsen these, and how should they adapt their routine to it?
Well, yes, pollution does worsen all of this a lot. Please, we've discussed quite a lot of few things in it already. So using a humidifier, I would stress, having oxygen plants, hydration inside out, which we discussed, hydrating outside in, we discussed. And very, very importantly, start using a ceramide cream. When you already know you have psoriasis or eczema, or you get this eczema every year, and you're with us on AMA, then you can save your dermatological consultation and you can start putting your ceramide mixture at least 3-4 days a week, and rest 2-3 days. I'll give you a simple home remedy. My favorite is take a bottle of glycerine. In that, add about 100 grams of camphor, kapoor, crush it and put it. Shake this and keep. You can put it for your cracked feet. You can put it on your psoriasis. You can put it anywhere on your body except for your face, wherever you have dry skin. So doing this will help you reduce the chances of flare up.
Okay. The next question is by Soumya. She's asking how to heal extremely chapped lips during winters. Common concern.
Very common. So yeah, you have to understand, skin is actually your largest organ, and it's telling that if you're having chapped lips, just imagine what's happening inside your body. Your pancreas, liver, everything is basically getting chapped and dry. And so everything is, you have to lubricate. You have to have a teaspoon of ghee every day. That's very important. In case you drink alcohol or tea or coffee, then you have to compensate with extra 1 or 1.5 liters of water, depending on how much you're drinking, all of these things. a simple Vaseline petroleum jelly, if it is not working for you for your lips, then yes, you have to change your lipstick, because it's a lady who's asked us. So if it's a lady, then you must lubricate, maybe probably with glycerine. Very important. Also, oftentimes what I've seen is chapped lips have certain amount of fungal infections sitting on the lips. This is what I've seen in my experience because of the pollution. So it's a good idea to exfoliate using your scrub. So you can just take glycerine and sugar and put it on your lips. Earlier times, now we all are, I think, mainly using those motorized toothbrushes or hi-fi toothbrushes. Earlier toothbrushes used to have behind that, the bristle area behind that, there was a eruptions.
Type of
छोटे हुए. Those were meant for cleansing your lips. When the toothbrush was discovered. So those kind of things you should have to, scrub on your lips. That's when your Vaseline will get absorbed, because of the fungus and the chapped exfoliated skin. Nothing gets absorbed. So first you need to exfoliate that. You can use a scrub or a homemade scrub on the lips and then apply Vaseline.
Okay. Thank you for that. Shruti is asking, I get an outbreak after using skincare products, even when they are my skin type. What is the reason?
Well, Shruti, that means that even if your skincare type, you've not really found your skincare type. The easiest way is when you wake up in the morning, just take a plain tissue, put it without doing anything on your face. Put that tissue on your face, take out and see कि कहाँ पे oil आ रहा है या पूरा dry या पूरा oily है. That's the best way to realize. And of course, at night you should have just washed your face and like a skin fasting, not applied anything and slept. Once you know your skin type, you have to use routine accordingly, because you cannot break out if you're using correct stuff.
Okay. The next question is, should people avoid chemical exfoliants like AHAs or BHAs during these weeks, because the skin is already under stress? We are all almost indoors, but does indoor air with ACs and purifiers also affect skin health?
Oh, well, yes. All the time, ACs is definitely going to spoil our skin, which is, of course, going to happen in summers. And right now, using those, heat appliances is also going to spoil. Right now is a good idea if you have a heater or a radiator or something in your room. Keep a bowl, like a big mouth bowl or a pan with water in it. And you can actually soak some sort of a cloth, half in it in the water and half outside. That's going to help your humidity in the room, increase. So the pollution levels will reduce. If you have even an appliance, something like an oxygen air purifier in your room, you can keep your pan of water in front of it, say about 30 to 35 degree angle. That's going to help you. Secondly, you should use these chemical exfoliants for sure in this kind of a weather, if you really want that clear shining skin, because even if you're indoors, I think we all do step out a little bit outdoors. So using a chemical exfoliant once or twice a week is mandatory now. I feel, because that's the only way you can get rid of all these chemicals and the pollutions and the sulfur dioxide, etc., which are not going to be cleansed with gel, water, or gentle skin cleansers for sure.
That's a deep cleansing that will
yes, we need them.
Okay. The next question is, what triggers premature graying?
Pollution, stress, smoking, passive smoking. In fact, passive smoking is faster trigger than active smoking yourself for having early gray hair. Interestingly, there is a calcium called calcium pantothenate. That deficiency leads to early graying of hair. So correcting that, and vitamin H. Vitamin H is biotin. The richest source is egg, otherwise soya, mushroom, lentils are the richest sources. So, increasing all of that in your diet is going to make your gray go black.
Oh, that's very good to know. For the next question is, for those on a budget, what's the single most effective product, ingredient, or step to protect skin from damage? Like one product for all or ingredient.
Okay, vitamin C. Yeah, I would say ascorbic acid, because it's going to fight your pollution, your stress, your wrinkles, everything.
Okay. The next question is by Neelam. Are Ayurveda products reliable for skincare?
Ayurvedic products are magical, but then we're supposed to know that it's a good source that we're getting it from, unfortunately. So you can do your own thing. You can just grow an aloe vera. You're doing good to the society, also giving out oxygen, etc. So keep a aloe vera plant and make your own, aloe vera. Yeah.
Okay. What role do antioxidant serums play, and when should they be used?
Well, antioxidant serums play a huge role in reducing the oxidative stress on our skin. So basically, it helps you fight all this pollution and all this damn superoxide oxygenations, etc., which is causing breakage of your skin. Interestingly, a lot of people come to me as patients and they tell me, Doc, I used to have very glowing skin, and then I started to put makeup for my job or my business, and now suddenly I don't feel like putting makeup and I have very dull skin. It's all the makeup is also like a pollution, right? If you're not cleansing it properly, you sleep with it. If you're young and you're lazy, then you cause more damage.
Yes.
So you need to understand that using some chemical exfoliations and using some good skincare routine and having a very healthy diet is mandatory if you really want a glowy, radiant skin.
Okay. The next question is by Sama. She is asking, how can one control hair fall and hair thinning caused by pollution and stress? And are anagin and rosemary really effective as they are marketed to be?
Well, yes, Sama, you need to know that everything is reversible. And first of all, stress it out, give it to others if that's all what it takes. But yeah, you need to have your own ways. Like I sing songs in my car, which I have horrible voice otherwise. So do whatever makes you happy and laugh. It's very important, something which we all forget with age. So that's going to help you fight this pollution better. Besides this, yes, applying some aloe vera gel, which is like going to be like a, it's going to make a block from the ozone and all this. It's important once or twice a week rather than oil, which is very important. Rosemary works. Scientifically, it's been proven.
Okay.
But rosemary doesn't get absorbed easily, or anything for that matter. As a doctor, it doesn't get absorbed. So to make it absorb, you should take some steam. So taking steam in your scalp is really going to help you, and for that you need dedicated scalp steamers, because वो जो towel को ring करके आप लगाओगे, it will be hardly few seconds of steam. So you can apply rosemary, then take steam, is going to help you,
and then wash it off.
Of course, wash it. Yeah.
Okay, the next question is by Kalakriti. She's asking, as dancers, how can we take care of our heels?
Okay, glycerine and kapoor, which we discussed, is going to work like magic. Your pedicurist is not going to like this remedy because your feet will be softer. Besides that, having omega-rich diet, cod liver oil as a supplement, vitamin E supplements, because dancers, I see, they start having sciatica with age, and they must have, so it's very important for them. So to have vitamin E supplements starting in their 40s.
Okay. So the last question that we will be taking for today is by Udit. How do you prevent eczema outbursts naturally? Anything specific that you can avoid, or anything that they can use to keep it at bay?
Humidifier, oxygen giving plants, taking a bath with translucent soaps, post bath body oils with it. Very important to drink more water, BCCA, not to let yourself get dehydrated. Omega rich diet, as we discussed. And outside, you need to apply that glycerine and camphor. Rewind and hear us to understand what it was in detail. And yes, you can apply some ceramide triple action kind of a cream, which is going to help you get absorption and hydration at the same time.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining in today, and thank you, Dr. Deepali, for taking all the questions. Taking all the questions and taking out the time to do this AMA today. Just a reminder that these AMA sessions are a subscriber exclusive benefit, but this time we had opened it to all so that everyone can benefit from it and experience this. But if you want to be a part of future AMA sessions, then please do subscribe to The Print. We have an AMA session almost every month on different topics that matter the most to you. So if you want to be a part for the next one, do subscribe today. The link is in the description. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for joining in.